This past week, the government is taking steps to reinstate the Common External Tariff, CET, among many reasons to avoid lawsuits. But what would this mean for customers? Jason Davis spoke to Senior Customs Representative DeCilva to find out.
The government has outlined plans to reinstate the Common External Tariff later this year, and according to Comptroller of Customs Kennedy DeCilva, this would have specific impacts on consumers and their choices in the supermarkets. Mr. DeCilva first explained that the point of the CET was to give CARICOM-based products a fighting chance versus international brands.
As members of CARICOM, we would have entered an arrangement where we agreed to have some protections from local industries as against extra-regional persons. So, for example, our local manufacturers, if we ship goods to another CARICOM country, we expect those goods to enter their market duty-free, hence keeping the prices down, as opposed to something coming extra-regional out to the US or whatever, where it is expected that they would have a higher rate of duties and taxes to pay.
In 2014, the CET was removed in St. Kitts and Nevis off a select list of products in an effort to lower prices and ease the financial burden on local shoppers. According to Minister of Consumer Affairs, the Right Honourable Dr. Denzel Douglas, this has opened up the Federation to possible legal action from other CARICOM countries.
There have been serious objections to that from Trinidad, Jamaica, Dominica, Belize, because they are now saying, well, we can produce enough for you to get. So why do you want to get from outside? But if your people's taste is such that they have to buy goods that come out from outside of the region, then you have to pay the CET. And so the Common External Tariff has now been agreed to be applied because we have been threatened to be taken to the Caribbean Court of Justice, where we can be charged millions of dollars.
Now that the CET is expected to return, Mr. DeCilva said shoppers may see an increase in the prices of certain goods from outside CARICOM.
I suspect we will see the increases. The percentage I can't say, but because taxes is just one part of the cost of goods. There's the procurement and the freight and the insurance and all of that impacts the price of goods. So, for example, even if you lower the goods and the price increase from your wholesaler point of view, there's nothing the government could do about that. That's an automatic price increase. And that is one of the measures you see that the government would have done, where they're looking at having a cap on how we tabulate the freight costs to keep that price at anchor level.
A senior official from a local supermarket chain told DECISIVE News that there are no definitive plans yet, as consultations and investigations are ongoing. Meanwhile, Mr. DeCilva suggested that one option for supermarkets would be to import more goods from within CARICOM, giving shoppers the choice of staying with brands from outside the region that they've become accustomed to, or switching to CARICOM-produced goods, which may be more affordable.
Make an informed choice. You have options. You would have instances where there are two products on the shelf, and based on your pocket, you make a business decision whether or not you need to go and you'll buy the cheaper one that is from the CARICOM, or you're going to buy the one that maybe you are comfortable with.
The CET is not expected to be implemented for a few more months, but in the meantime, the government will be launching a public awareness initiative to inform the public about what steps will be taken going forward. Jason Davis for DECISIVE News.